that he went on.
Yeah, I mean, he said more than circumstantial evidence, more proof that there was collusion between President Trump and Russia, and it was just all false. And frankly, now we know it was. Now that we've seen information, now that the Durham report is, this wasn't just any member of Congress making that statement. This wasn't just any chairman making that statement. This was the chairman of the Intel Committee, the committee that gets additional information than the rest of us get, going on television and saying something that was not true.
I'm going to our witnesses who are the subject of the hearing today, but before I do, and as you have chosen, instead of addressing the hearing to simply attack me, consistent with the president's attacks, I do want to respond in this way. My colleagues may think it's okay that the Russians offered dirt on a Democratic candidate for president as part of what was described as the Russian government's effort to help the Trump campaign. You might think that's okay. My colleagues might think it's okay that when that was offered to the son of the president, who had a pivotal role in the campaign, that the president's son did not call the FBI. He did not adamantly refuse that foreign help.
Schiff
No, instead, that son said that he would love the help of the Russians. You might think it's okay that he took that meeting. You might think it's okay that Paul Manafort, the campaign chair, someone with great experience in running campaigns, also took that meeting. You might think it's okay that the president's son-in-law also took that meeting. You might think it's okay that they concealed it from the public. You might think it's okay that their only disappointment after that meeting was that the dirt they received on Hillary Clinton wasn't better. You might think that's okay. You might think it's okay that when it was discovered a year later that they lied about that meeting and said it was about adoptions. You might think it's okay that the president is reported to have helped dictate that lie. You might think that's okay.
The establishment has declared war on the American soul. For 3 years, the radical left weaponized the deep state to execute a high-tech coup against a sitting president. They didn't just lie. They attempted to dismantle the will of the people using the sheer weight of bureaucratic tyranny. This is the death rattle of a corrupt, globalist regime desperate to maintain its grip on power at any cost. Adam Schiff, the high priest of the woke Inquisition, stood before the cameras and looked you in the eye. As chairman of the Intelligence Committee, he claimed he had evidence beyond circumstantial proof of Russian collusion. It was a calculated, cold-blooded fabrication. He used his access to classified secrets to shield his lies. Knowing the average patriot couldn't see behind the curtain of the administrative state, the Durham report has officially incinerated the narrative. The proof Schiff promised was nothing more than political theater and unverified rumors. From the indicted sources like Sussman and Danchenko to the fraudulent FISA warrants, the entire operation was a coordinated strike by the deep state. They spied on American citizens and fueled national division, all to protect the interests of the Washington swamp and its masters. This wasn't a solo act by Schiff. It was a symphony of deceit conducted by the legacy media. Outlets like the Washington Post functioned as the propaganda wing of the DNC, pushing breaking news that was actually state-sponsored fiction. Now, they are forced to issue retractions and apologies as their web of lies unravels. They didn't make a mistake. They were active participants in a psychological war against the nuclear family and the Constitution. Jim Jordan finally dragged the truth into the light. He exposed how the FBI's Crossfire Hurricane investigation was launched with zero actual evidence. The Inspector General uncovered 17 significant errors, a polite term for bureaucratic crimes used to spy on the Trump campaign. They used a debunked dossier to weaponize the legal system, proving that the bureaucratic machine views the free market of ideas as its primary enemy. This is about more than just one election. It's about the Great Reset crowd attempting to replace American sovereignty with a managed decline. When leaders can lie from the halls of power without consequence, liberty dies in the shadows of their corruption. They sold America a lie to consolidate power, and they expect you to move on. They want you silent, compliant, and demoralized while they plunder our future. The establishment's greatest fear is an informed citizenry that refuses to bow. We are the line in the sand against globalist tyranny. If you are ready to defend the Republic and hold these traitors accountable, you must act now. Join the digital militia. Share this truth to break the algorithm stranglehold. Subscribe to Reason and Freedom. We will not be silenced. We will not be governed by liars. Victory belongs to the brave.